Hello everyone, welcome back. Hi, hope you're doing really well. I hope Leo season is treating you wonderfully and magically, and happy Leo season. Happy birthday to all my Leos that watch. Guys, it's a fucking fantastic time to be alive. Look, literally the 3D in my life, like the physical world, my physical world is showing me just garbage. I mean, I've literally never been so at rock bottom in my entire life, but internally, I just feel this sense, like I just feel a shift has occurred in my life, and just expecting the universe to just make a way for me for everything. I don't know if that's relevant for you guys. I certainly hope so, but it's like, it's so crazy. It's so crazy. Everything that could go wrong had been going wrong in my 3D, but I'm starting to see now what I was doing wrong in manifesting. I really was truly, and you sometimes you gotta go deep to find this shit. I was really truly looking at the lack. I was in my imagination all the time looking at the thing that was going wrong. And well, I mean, it happened to the best of us, and I think that I mean, it happened for 35 years. I'd like to fucking stop. I'm getting off this train to nowhere. Hello, Walrus. I almost said the Great Wizard. I don't know why, but I almost hi. Yeah, I just think it's time that people start getting what it is they really want. So like what I had to do is I had to change my focus from like looking at the problem, because that is really what I would see constantly. And that's when you're in the matrix, right? You're in the 3D simulation, this video game. Like you're so fucking in it. You got to pull yourself back. You got to look at it and be like, okay, cute. Just because this says this doesn't mean that that's actually true, though. I don't have to say that that's the truth. I can I can gaslight myself. Why not? That's fun. I think gaslighting ourselves can be fun. So I just kind of lie to myself. I look at the 3D physical world and then I just laugh at it. And I'm like, ha ha ha, yeah, cute. A bill? I don't think so. Zero. It's $0. It's $0. That's what the bill says. So I'm trying that. And, well, so far inside, I feel better than I do outside. Like the 3D still kind of doesn't look any different. It doesn't look different, but it feels like I'm different. And that's when you know, like something has really, truly happened. Okay, hang on. I got a timer set for, I got to switch out the laundry. I work at the Airbnb I stay at. Hold on. What day is it? Will you guys remind me? I got to change out the laundry. I always fucking forget. Like I do. And then it sits there and it gets all like moldy like, and then I'm like, oh shit. Somebody's supposed to be staying with these sheets. I need to go rewash them. Yeah. So you guys ever have that where you just feel like internally something is changing, but externally it still looks like absolute garbage. You know what I mean? But it's cool. It's cool because I'm also trying to start affirming to myself that I get what I want, and the 3D always changes for me so quickly. Knight in shining armor kind of shit. Like there's like this valiant steed riding in to save me from all of this fucking gunk that I'm in right now. And that valiant steed is Jesus. Okay? But it's the Jesus within me that's doing it. Okay? Because I'm Jesus. In this instance, I'm Jesus. All right? And in the instance of you manifesting, you're Jesus. You see, you're him. Okay? Now, you're also the Antichrist. You're also the one that could derail all of it. You could derail all of your efforts too, Judas. You are both, right? So for me, I had to start realizing like, oh my God, I just keep looking at the lack. It's not really a lack. Oh, there's an abundance of shit in my life. And I was looking at the abundance of horse shit. So, I mean, I was really never in lack. I was just focused on the abundance of horse shit. So something shifted for me recently. I just kind of feel like not looking at horse manure anymore. So I pull myself back and I force myself to look at things that like actually make sense. Like even if it feels like a pipe dream, even if it's something just insane, like $10,000 just falling in your bank account with like no reason. I one time saw that, what's her name? Naya. I think her name's Naya. She's on YouTube. She's a manifestation coach. I think I remember her saying one day she woke up and she just found $10,000 in her bank account. If it was her, I'm pretty sure. And she said that she like called the bank and she was like, "Excuse me, I think there's been like a crime, but I didn't do it." And it's like the crime is somebody gave me money. Is that like a thing? Is that fraud? And then the bank was like, "It's your money now, though. Like it's perfect. It's normal. It's a valid person. So you're welcome." So yeah, I just sometimes think about it like that. Like, okay, what if in just like a miracle of miracles, something like that, just girl, I've already planned out where $10,000 would go in my life. Like I already know that I'd be down to like 1,000 after paying bills. So, but I mean, you get in that you have to be in that magical headspace of like, okay, it could happen. Is it likely? Maybe not. But is it possible? I don't see why not. A billionaire could be generous, you know what I mean? Like, or like there could be like a glitch in the fucking computer systems or something. I don't know. It could. Is it likely? Yeah. But it's still doable. And so I'm actually like, I'm testing the universe and I'm showing the universe like where my level of magic is. Like where most people, they expect to find $1. Like if you were to go outside and try to find $1 on the ground, like that's not really that unheard of. $1. People find that all the time, right? But like how likely would it be to go to your car and under the tire you see like literally an envelope addressed to you that says, "Hi, I love you, here's 10 grand." Exactly. Where's your level of magic? Right? I just think that I had been seeing such a like little amount of magic in my life. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see. I want to do more. I want to think bigger. I want to think more. I want to think solution, not fucking problem. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm going in my imagination and I'm just, even though it's probably not likely to happen that way, I'm still just giving myself that feeling, that comfort of, oh, I got it. I got $10,000. Like that's so crazy, right? And I just tell myself in my head now, I just say like, wow, it's so easy. I can't believe how easy it was to manifest that. Because guys, really manifestation is instant. It really is instant. It's the second you see it in your head, in your imagination. Congratulations, you just fucking manifested. But the problem is most people don't keep to that train of thought. They don't keep to those thoughts routinely throughout the day. They see it in their imagination and then the whole world convinces them, oh, that's just wishful thinking. Yeah, you look delulu. And so we get out of it. We look at the physical 3D world and we think, oh, these are facts. This is real. When really, your imagination is real. You just don't tell yourself it is. You don't give yourself permission to believe it's real. Guys, no joke. That looks like ketchup up there and I still haven't cleaned that yet. Don't mind that, please. It's annoying. Just avoid it. Pretend that's not there. See? Pretend it's not there. Pretend the 3D just kind of doesn't even fucking exist. Just keep going in your imagination and then like see something better, okay? And so this is what I've been doing. I've just been like, it is so sad that my life is so pathetic that I have to go into my imagination to feel better. It is kind of sad. Like if you think about it in terms of like shitified life, no, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I feel like Cinderella in the movie when she's just like talking to birds and shit, like, oh, hello little fellas. Like it's bad. It's bad. I basically live in my imagination all the fucking time now because like I don't want to admit that I am Cinderella, but I'm in the 3D it looks like I'm more poor than Cinderella. You know? At least she had those little bits of cheese to give Gus, you know what I mean? I don't even have cheese. So I go in my imagination and I have to kind of resolve shit up here in my noggin and get a little creative. And though it makes people call me schizophrenic, people call me I mean, I get called that shit all the time. Like my grandmother was bipolar schizophrenic, so it was a really tough thing for me for a long time, especially online. Like to do this on live streams in front of people and to be as open-minded and spiritual and psychic as I really fucking am, it was tough because I watched my grandmother literally be in straitjackets. Like I had to see her go through so much trauma, and I never really got to live in my imagination because everybody told me it was crazy and I was insane for doing so. But I'll tell you what's insane. Looking at your physical world and thinking that that shit runs you. That's insane. That's insane. Having something in the 3D happen and you think that that's the end all be all. Like, that's insane. That, to me, that is worse. I'd rather look cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, living in my fucking imagination, talking to Johnny Depp and planning wedding plans. Okay? I'd rather live there than to ever be in the 3D thinking that that shit owns my soul. Honey, no. So I had a really, really, really tough time transitioning. When I got my psychic gifts in 2019, I had a near-death experience, and then I came back with my psychic gifts. And ever since then, it was like a challenge for me to go up against everything and everyone for what, 5 years? Is that 5 years? To say like, no, I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, well, do you though? Do you? Because your 3D still looks like shit. It looks like garbage. Yeah? And the reason it looked like garbage was because I was focused so much on the garbage. I never actually saw the garbage being taken out, right? I couldn't figure out the law of the universe. I couldn't figure out the law of assumption, the law of attraction. How to actually see beyond the problem. Because I thought if you see beyond the problem, you see the solution. You're going to be in a league all your own. Other people will look at you like you're batshit crazy. People won't like it. Weirdly, people do not like positivity, honey. It's like a thing. I don't know. It's a thing. It's like a disease. It's like a curse. People don't like positivity. It's very strange. It's like if somebody comes to you with a problem and you're like, hey, look past that problem. Tell yourself a different story. They're like, no, I want this. I want to suffer. I want it to be this horrible thing. I want it to be that. And so this really impacted me a lot. I wasn't able to make my 3D look any different until I lost everybody. Hey, everybody. And I haven't even really made it look different yet. Like drastically different. I haven't made my 3D look that different yet. But like I lost everybody, family, friends, even entire clients, like clientele, groups of clientele that I've outgrown. And so I had all of this like 3D physical world showing everybody that like I don't know what I'm talking about, but internally I still felt okay. Like internally, still happy. I was still okay with pennies. I was still content, and I was grateful for the little things, you know. But I deeply wanted more, and I still do deeply want more. And I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting more. I really don't. I don't think it makes you like the devil or the Antichrist if you want to live a better life. Like I just don't. I don't subscribe to that theory that like you're selling your soul to the Illuminati if you have a mansion and a Ferrari. Are you a good person though? Like, do you do good shit too? You know what I mean? Like, I went on a tangent the other day about narcissists, how they get everything handed to them in this world. And they really do though. They just barrel through people. They're so mean. They're so cruel. And then they just go all the way up to the fucking top, right? And I was like, I wish I was a narcissist like that. But I don't. Not really. Not really. I don't want that big of an ego. Mine's, I want a little bit of a bigger ego. I want to like have a healthy ego so that I can actually sustain myself in the physical world. But yeah, I just remember thinking like everybody that is a narcissist, they have zero love in their heart. They don't even, like, they just barrel through people. Those people always get the good shit. Is it possible to still have a heart, have a soul, have ambition and goals and drive, and, you know, and help people at the same time? Like, can you still have money, right? Be successful, have boundaries, but also still give to people too, you know, give to the right ones. Is it possible? And so I guess we're going to find out, because I've never really had much to give. I've never really, in the physical world, like my life has really never looked that great, really. So I just remember, that I went on a huge ass, like, tirade. Was that the word? The other day I was on the live stream and I was just like, fuck all the narcissists, and I hope you lose your empire, dickwad. That was fun. That was fun. I felt very liberated that day. Felt good. Felt good. I think that was the launch of Leo season, so it kind of makes sense. But yeah, I just, I've never had a lot in the 3D, and I'm really excited to see the spirit world kind of work in conjunction with the universe and bringing something really good to me, because I don't actually see the spirit as the universe. Okay, this is gonna be really weird. This is how I see it. I see the universe as neutral. An analogy. I see the universe as a playground. I see your spirit guides and ancestors and I see entities as the kids playing on the playground. Do you see what I'm saying? The universe in totality, in its entirety, is just a playground. Not really conscious or unconscious. It's just like a thing. It's just, that's kind of how I see it. And then I see that there are like conscious entities that are like the children playing on the playground. Now, the children playing on the playground, spirit guides, for me, the invisible realm, those are the ones that I believe assist us in getting to the point of maturity when it comes to our abilities to manifest. Like, eventually, I feel like our spirit teams want us to have complete autonomy. No need for protection, spiritual protection, no need for guidance, no need for spirit numbers and spirit, like, confirmations and shit like that. I think that they want us to be so, what's the word? Like, yeah, independent of them, meaning like angels and ancestors, and you don't need to work with shit like that anymore, you know? I think that's the ultimate goal, is for you to be so confident who the fuck you are as God that you don't need to do anything or ask anyone for permission, for protection, for guidance. If you want a white steed rushing in to save your ass, all fairy tale like Cinderella, that's cute. You can manifest it, but don't act like you need it. The white steed is you rushing in on you. So it's all you. And so I think that the spirit world kind of is more like souls that want to help assist us on the playground until we discover the playground is the playground for us to have anything we want on it. And there's no shame in any wants or desires that we have. That was like the biggest thing for me too, is believing that there's so much shame. There isn't. And who would be shaming me? Other people that have the same desires and wants. Like, come on. Don't shame me for wanting money. Like, you want money too, because money makes the world go round, right? I've had a lot of people that are like, just fuck money. I don't want money. I don't want anything. Okay, so go live in a utopian hut in the fucking woods with 16 cats. I don't care. Like, that's your life. Go have it. But like, don't shame someone else for wanting money. Don't shame someone else for wanting a soulmate, right? And a lot of my clients that are, and so Sammy Ingram, she's a YouTube coach as well online. She's a manifestation coach. She said the same thing. She's like, I'm so pissed when people are like telling my clients, oh, don't try to manifest a boyfriend. Don't try to manifest your SP back. Don't try to, why? People want a fucking soulmate, okay? They want someone to wake up next to, have them cook breakfast, and run their bathwater, bitch. That's what they want. So who are you, just because you're bitter and upset because you don't know how to fucking manifest, who are you to tell anyone else that they're not allowed to have that? That's like one thing that just grinds my gears, man, is trying to manifest a soulmate into my life, primarily Sebastian. And he and I have some history, and some public history too, yeah? We had 2 public breakups, and it was bad. Okay, yeah, both were pretty bad. Pretty horrible, pretty awful, pretty shitified, and it would make the world look at him differently. Yeah, I don't even like talking about it because it's kind of, I don't like it. But I still want to manifest him back. And so a lot of the people that come to me, they're like, okay, so my so-and-so did this, or my friend, my mom, my whatever. And like, I want to repair things. You have to get out of that feeling like people are going to judge you for repairing things. It's a deep, innate desire that you have for a fucking reason. Your higher self wants that for you. And also, if other people are bitching and moaning in your life that you want to forgive somebody, do you know how hypocritical that is? Think about it. Say you have a soulmate and your mom doesn't like them with you, and you want to go forgive your soulmate who did something just fucking diabolical, okay? Well, isn't there some like hypocrisy in that, and that you would forgive your mom all the time if she did something that you don't like? You know what I mean? So this is what really pisses me off, is a lot of people that I love, just you magical beings, you're so magical, and you live in your imagination, a lot. And you're about to get your shit, because that's what you do. You get good things when you live in your good imagination. But then you are going to realize that a lot of people around you may not love that, right? They don't know how to do it. There's a lot of jealousy, a lot of envy, a lot of evil eye. Only until you say that that's not, it's irrelevant, right? Only until you say it's over. But yeah, the one thing that I saw the most of on my journey up to this point was like so much jealousy from women, especially because I would manifest men very easily. Hey, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I'm pretty great at manifesting men, especially the hot kind. That's correct. I really am. I really am a fucking professional. So anyway, yeah, I would have all these women so hella jealous at me and about me and towards me, and they would throw a lot of evil eye. And because I believed that I could be affected by it, I was affected by it. So this has changed a lot for me, and I think it's changed a lot for the collective that I read for, that you guys, I don't think you care. I don't think you give a shit anymore. You're like, I'm God of my reality. You're not. You're not. You're not God of my reality. So, like, take that evil eye and shove it up your bunghole. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I don't see much movement just yet in the 3D, but I still am trying to affirm that I see movement all the time. I really do. I really do. If you want to focus on that, on movement happening, it happens. It happens. Start saying things like, oh my God, it's working. Isn't that so cool? It's working. Isn't it so awesome? It's working, right? So crazy that everything I'm wanting, I'm getting. How cool is that, right? But you guys have to change your thoughts. Okay, it's imperative. We've got to start changing our thoughts. Get on a good, healthy mental diet in your head. And when you think negative things, just turn it around and be like, no, I said what I said. I get what the fuck I want. I don't care that it's not here in the 3D. I get what the fuck I want. I see it. I like it. I want it. I got it. Period. End of story. You have to do that mental diet. You have got to get yourself back into alignment, right? It does feel like lying to yourself at first. And a healthy mental diet looks like, oh, I'll never have money. I never had money before. And then immediately spotting that thought and being like, right, but the past doesn't exist. If I see it right now, I've got it. And if I keep continually seeing it right now, I'll continually have more, right? Hello. Thank you, Damien, for being here. Holy Spirit. Thanks for the general collective. Thank you. Thank you for the provisions. Thank you for bringing to my soul family, those of light and love that wish to be here today for a healing message from the Holy Spirit. Thank you. Clear and concise, accurate messages, please. Protect me with the shield of white divine healing light, and every empath in here the same, please. I set intentions for equal energy exchange. Those that wish to book readings with me, please do so. Information's down below. Thank you, God. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, bank account. Oh. Okay, I heard something that's missing is being found. Something that's missing. I heard the word queen. Something about like the way that you, what? The way that you, I see a queen and I'm seeing a crown. I'm seeing something is missing. Something was missing and it's being found, and it might be the crown. And then I heard crown favorite. Okay, so look, something about this collective, you guys, I'm getting the queen energy in tarot. You're a crown favorite. Okay. Holy Spirit. Charisma. I'm hearing you guys have a lot of charisma right now. You're challenging people. I'm hearing you're opposing a lot of people. A lot of negativity. Yeah. So about, yeah, you're like adjusting your crown. Oh my God. Okay, all right. So my phone just cut out and then it came back. Your crown was lost and then it's coming back. But I'm hearing the reason it's coming back is because of people giving it back to you that like stole it or something. I don't feel it was stolen. It's almost like you're being challenged right now by other people. And the more that you stand in your power, the more they are forced Okay, so it's weird. There are interferences happening, and I feel like that's what it is. See, this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that people are giving you little bits and pieces of a crown that was torn. It was like ripped. Your sovereign. And my screen keeps saying reconnecting, reconnecting, reconnecting. I don't know why. It's really kind of weird. Okay, this is how I'm going to tell you this message. I'm going to try to word it as best as I can. You're in your bubble so much. Like, no one can really affect you. Even people bringing trauma and drama and dumping it at your doorstep. You're so unfazed that see, that's I think what it is it's something like that, like the World Wide Web, maybe even the internet, because Mercury retrograde is happening right now. That could be why. But it's almost like it doesn't even faze you. I feel like it doesn't faze you guys. Something about people's trauma dumps right now. People are trauma dumping on you. It's almost like I heard that shit won't stick. And I don't know who's left in here, but I went to go switch out the laundry and I found something that I was missing in the laundry. I'm going to start a new stream and I'm going to talk about this. We're going to talk about it.